Hello and welcome to the Album Man, and today I'm going to be doing another concert with you, and this time it is going to be for Black Stone Cherry, who I recently saw at the Liverpool Academy on the 15th of March, and they were supported by Rival Sons. And I'm going to do a concert review for Rival Sons as well. So yeah, Black Stone Cherry, as it says on this t-shirt, which I got. And also, a nice thing, for a tenner on this tour, they have a signed poster, which was pretty cool. And I actually got to meet the lead singer Chris Robertson outside after the concert, which is pretty cool. There's a picture of that, I think, at the beginning of this video. So anyway, this tour is for the album Between the Devil and the Deep Blue Sea, which was my album of the year last year. Such a wonderful southern rock album. And they decided to headline their UK tour after their success supporting Alter Bridge last November, and yeah, that was a wonderful tour. I saw that tour as well, because I love Alter Bridge. Now first, let's talk about the sound. Now the sound did have some problems. During the first song, the mic, it wasn't even turned on practically, until about halfway through. On the second song, the sound was still a bit dodgy. But when we got to the third song, I thought that the sound did level out a bit, but there were still a few problems. I think the vocals didn't have enough clarity, and the mic really should have been turned up quite a bit to showcase Chris Robertson's wonderful voice and let his vocals reign supreme. The guitar sound, I have to say, that was quite interesting. It was a muddier, dirtier sound than the album, and it did destroy a bit of the contrast, sort of light and shade in the songs, and some of the more delicate songs, some more delicate parts of the songs were, yeah, sort of a bit metalled out. I'm not quite sure this is just how they always play live, or if it's just the guitar sound was a bit weird. But they certainly seem to want to be more of a metal band than a southern rock band. I really enjoyed the energy and aggressiveness though that they had with this heavier tone. But is it better than their southern rock style on the albums? I don't know. I'd really need to see them again to see if this is how they always play, or if this was just a consequence of some of the sound hiccups that they had. But yeah, personally I enjoyed the metal tone, to be honest, big metal fan, and I enjoyed their metal sound and muddier, heavier guitars. So anyway, let's go through the set list. The set list for this was Change, Maybe Sunday, Blind Man, Such a Shame, Hell and High Water, Soul Creek, In My Blood, Rain Wizard, Like I Roll, Killing Floor, White Trash Millionaire, Drum Solo, Stay, Champagne Supernova, Rape Me, Rolling in the Deep, Things My Father Said, Devil's Queen, Blame It on the Boom Boom, Peace is Free, and last but not least, Lonely Train. So let's just talk a bit about the set. So it starts off with Change, such a great song from Between the Devil and the Deep Blue Sea, really good song to get you in the mood. And then they go to Maybe Sunday, which I think is from Folklore and Superstition, which was their second album. Can't quote me on that. But yeah, that's such a wonderful, wonderful song, one of their best. Then we get to Blind Man, that's definitely from Folklore. And again, such a wonderful, wonderful song. And then Such a Shame, which is from Between the Devil and Deep Blue Sea. Another just cracking song, really. Such a strong 4 songs at the beginning. Then we get to Hell and High Water, which is still, strong song, was a good single for them, but it's not quite as good as Blind Man or Maybe Sunday. Then we get to Soul Creek, again, such a great song. I have to say one thing, before I go for this, such a great set they picked. They really did. I could not pick the set any better. Then In My Blood, yeah, that's the single. They've just released that as a single and put a music video together for that. That's interesting. You should go and check it out on their channel, or Word Runner's channel. Then Rain Wizard, that's just one of their songs that they play every single concert. It's a real Black Stone Cherry staple. Then we get to Like I Roll, which is personally probably my favourite song from Between the Devil and the Deep Blue Sea. they didn't play that when they were supporting Alter Bridge, which really did disappoint me. But they played it this time, and yeah, what a song. Then Killing Floor and White Trash Millionaire, yeah, two of the other singles from Between the Devil and Deep Blue Sea, absolutely cracking songs, you know. Any Black Stone Cherry fan's going to enjoy this. Then we got to the drum solo. Now this was interesting, because the last concert I went to was Dream Theater, and their drum was now Mike Mangini, as Mike Portnoy went. And Mike Mangini did a drum solo, so obviously I couldn't help but compare the drum solos. And the conclusion I came up with is pretty interesting. I'll probably get quite a lot of dislikes or bad comments on this video, but I way preferred the Black Stone Cherry drummer. I can't even remember his name now, but I thought his drum solo was better than Mangini. And yeah, I'll get a lot of hate for that, saying that Mangini is so much better, blah blah blah. I just found Mike Mangini's to be boring and dull. I found this guy could keep my attention for a bit. I'm not saying this is to the extent of a Neil Peart or Mike Portnoy drum solo. It's not as good as any of those, but I thought it was a decent drum solo. Better than Mangini's, which bore me to death. Anyway, then Black Stone Cherry, after the drum solo, they came back and had their acoustic guitars out. And they played Stay, which is, you know, good song, and, you know, the acoustic, I really like the acoustic part. Then they played the first verse and chorus of Champagne Supernova by Oasis on their What's the Story Morning Glory album. That's the last song on it. It's a great song. Black Stone Cherry really did the first verse and chorus justice. And then Wake Me, which is by Nirvana, and again the first verse and chorus really did that well. And then quite interestingly, Walling in the Deep by Adele from her album 21, I think. And again the first verse and chorus. Interesting. They do seem to like covering Adele quite a bit, actually. Certainly not rare for them to cover Adele. And then last but not least on the acoustic, they played Things My Father Said. Now this is one of my absolute favourite Black Stone Cherry tracks. I think it works wonderfully, and the acoustic, really nice. But there was a huge disappointment. One of my favourite things about the track is how Chris Robertson's voice just shines through. And he didn't even sing. He literally got the audience to sing the whole song. Now I have nothing wrong with the audience singing along, but I mean, I didn't come to the concert to see the audience sing. I came to see him sing. Just like it irritated me when I saw Judas Priest on an Epitaph tour, that Rob Halford got the audience to sing Breaking the Law and didn't sing a single word. You know, I expect him to sing Breaking the Law, but oh well, so that was actually pretty disappointing. But then they went all electric again and played Devil's Queen, which is, you know, good song. And then they played Blame It on the Boom Boom. I've never been a big fan of it. I think it's the weakest track on Between the Devil and the Deep Blue Sea. But it's pretty popular with the fans, it seems. Oh, actually, one thing to mention before I move on to the encore. It's on the acoustic, but they did play something quite interesting. They did an acoustic metal thing. Just sort of started shredding a bit on acoustic guitars. Pretty funny. Yeah, but one thing that did irritate me quite a bit was that the guitarist, he actually apologised for doing acoustic stuff. Because he's saying, all those metalheads out there, you know, I'm sure you're not going to like this. But I just thought that was really stupid. There's no need to apologise for acousticness. Black Stone Cherry songs really do suit an acoustic guitar very well. Any Black Stone Cherry fan should be able to appreciate that, or they're just morons, to be honest. I mean, you know, I'm not expecting Black Stone Cherry to be like Megadeth or Slayer or something and just go all out. They are a southern rock band. Anyway, then we get to the encore, which was Pieces Free and Lonely Train. Just two absolutely classic songs, finished off the concert really nicely. So in conclusion, I'd say that despite the sound problems and the surprising grungy guitar sounds, I really enjoyed the concert. I think they showed an energy and presence on stage, and I did actually enjoy the metal edge they put on their songs. I did think they did some weird things, like apologise during their acoustic section, as Black Stone Cherry do ballads so well, and as I said, fans should be able to appreciate that. The vocals, they really needed to be turned up, and Chris Robertson, he should have got everyone to sing along. No, sorry, he should have sung along to Things My Father Said himself. If he wanted the audience to sing along with him, then that is fine. But yeah, I mean, this was such a great set, and I really did enjoy it. But yeah, it did have some problems. So I'm going to give this concert, sorry for that interruption, but yeah, so I'm going to give Black Stone Cherry an 8 out of 10. So, hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to watch my Rival Sons concert review coming up, and comment, rate, subscribe. Bye.